one of the college football season that Arch Manning was a product of good marketing, a legendary last name, and nothing else?
No, I don't think it's an overreaction, but I also don't think it's his fault that you say marketing. What was the marketing? The SEC Network and Paul Feinbaum, who said that Arch Manning is going to be the best college player since Tim Tebow. I mean,
there's a lot of that.
Okay, but again, is that really? It's not Arch Manning's fault.
I'm not blaming
that
him.
that he got all of this exposure and all of this hope, and he's playing for Texas. Texas had never in their history been the number one team in the nation before in the preseason. And but I don't think it's an overreaction to think that he was a huge disappointment based on the hype that he got. But I do think it's an overreaction to think that this guy can't be a good quarterback in college football. Let's face it, he was starting on the road at Ohio State, one of the best teams in the country, the defending national champions. I don't even think he'd ever thrown a pass on the road before. So he gets thrown to the Wolves in his first real road start, and he looked pedestrian. There's no question about it.
He's got wheels. He can run.
Right.
He throws a decent deep ball. He is bad in the intermediate, and that is where you succeed as a legitimate star quarterback. This isn't just about can he be a good college quarterback. This is about more than that, because Arch Manning is not only the favorite to win the Heisman, he's the favorite to be the number one overall pick in the draft.
By who, though? By who? By the media?
Yeah, by the experts.
By the same media that thought that Shedeur Sanders was going to be the number one overall pick. That same media.
But it's not just the media. It's not just. It's
maybe
the media.
Maybe there's a comparison. Shedeur Sanders. Oh, his daddy's famous, and Arch Manning. Oh, his uncles are famous, and his granddaddy's famous. Maybe that's the comparison.
Well, Shedeur was a phenomenal college quarterback, so I'm not even sure that analogy works in this situation. We haven't even seen that Arch Manning is a good college quarterback who's already projected to go as the number one overall pick. Did that look like a guy that you want to take with number one overall? I mean, the Saints are already in the tank for the number one pick. You assume they want the next Manning on their roster. I'm picturing the Saints scouting department watching that game going, guys, you want to rethink how we're about to spend this season? Because that kid ain't worth it. He can't even complete a simple slant pass.
They can go get Garrett Nussmeier then, because he looked pretty damn good.
Garrett Nussmeier looked all right. Dana Orlovsky said on Twitter, imagine having a generational talent at quarterback and having the training wheels on him throughout the game. This is where Arch has his own things to figure out at the quarterback position. He's not great. That's what my eyes tell me. But I don't think Steve Sarkisian and the play callers did him any favors. And Steve Sarkisian is the one that's running the offense. So it's really on him. I felt like they babied him throughout the course of the game. And they made things overly vanilla and simplistic. And Ohio State just, if the game of football is a chess battle, Texas just handed the win to Ohio State. And Ohio State didn't even dominate. They won by one score.
I think it's way too early to say this guy can't be a great coach. DJ Lagway, when he got thrown in the game up at Tennessee last year, he didn't look great either, all right? But once he got his feet under him, he looked pretty damn good. So,
coming up next, we'll dig into the sound from the weekend, another edition of Mic'd Up to get you into the week. Coming up after this.
Game On with Bianchi and Kravitz. We'll be back right after this.
Florida Sunshine can take years off the life of your roof, so it's important to have a roofing company on your side that's not only going to do a phenomenal job, but they're going to price things fairly as well, and that's where Eustace Roofing comes in. Don't wait until storm season. Get your roof replaced today. Beat the rush and get ahead of hurricane season. 15% off of your new roof during the end of summer sale. Mention my name, Brandon Kravitz, when you call, and rest easy knowing that you're going to receive VIP treatment with Eustace Roofing, and each home gets an on-site crew manager, project manager, and an expert team. You cannot beat it. The real roofers, real craftsmen, real professionals, real experts. Visit EustaceRoofing.com.
Orlando, are you ready for a weekend getaway that's got something for everyone? Then pack your bags and head to Mission Resort and Club in beautiful Howey in the Hills, just a short drive from Orlando, right there next to Claremont. Mission Resort is renowned for its 2 stunning championship golf courses. I love El Campeon, the Champion. It was founded in 1917. It's one of the oldest courses in the Southeast. Book your tee times, and when you check in at the pro shop, tell them the Bulldog sent you. You'll get a free bucket of range balls. But there's more than just golf. You can also play pickleball, tennis, rent a boat at the marina, and go boating on the largest chain of lakes in the state of Florida. Mission Resort and Club is also planning its very first Run the Resort 5K on August 30th. Run past the golf greens and the lakeside pass with medals, music, and a delicious pancake breakfast to follow. Make hotel reservations or reservations for the 5K festivities at missionresortandclub.com. Mission Resort, your next great escape is closer than you think.
We finally switched to T-Mobile because with them, we can be connected here and there.
Let's watch a movie.
And we have Netflix included to enjoy our favorite shows and movies.
¿Qué tal está?
Bacanísima, pero ya la vi.
Now the hard part is getting them to agree on a movie.
Switch today and get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with Galaxy AI, all on the best network in the U.S. Visit a store, T-Mobile.com, or call 1-800-T-Mobile. 1-800-T-Mobile. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla. Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
People today want quality. They want something that's going to last.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire talking about the difference between a handcrafted designer ring and the overseas knockoffs you see at most jewelry stores.
When you come here, you don't have to settle for a cookie cutter ring that's being made by the masses.
It's true. IDC has been chosen by the top bridal designers to be their only authorized retailer here. Names like Tacori, Verragio, Simon G, A. Jaffe, Henry Dawsey, and dozens more. American-made rings of the highest quality and lasting value.
We're able to offer brands that other jewelers tried to get over and over and over again. These brands are known, respected. They deliver a quality product for a fair valued price.
So you don't have to compromise. At IDC, you will always be guaranteed a real, natural, rare diamond showcased in a handcrafted ring with exceptional craftsmanship. It's all part of the IDC experience.
People here trust us because we are the real deal.
International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Millennium Mall, and Waterford.
Join us daily on 96.9 The Game for your Embers Only Cigar of the Week. Brought to you by Corona Cigar Company. Luxury cigar lifestyle, fine spirits, and relaxation await at your nearest Corona Cigar. Dr. Phillips, downtown, Heathrow, or online at coronacigar.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Are you shopping for new windows? If so, you need to get a free quote from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, they've been installing the highest quality impact windows for over 50 years, and most windows installed in just 6 to 8 weeks. At Reese, the windows are affordable, energy efficient, and they come with a double lifetime warranty that transfers when you sell. Get your free quote today from Reese Windows and Doors. Text the word WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Bobby Bones here. I know everyone's looking to save this summer. Well, at Staples, your back-to-school budget is saved by the button, the easy button. I'm talking supplies as low as 25 cents. I might have to check those out after this. Pencil that in. Staples. That was easy.
Florida State jumped a whopping 28 spots in this week's college football coaches poll. They checked in at number 19 after upsetting Alabama this past weekend. Florida, they gained 2 spots to number 15 after the rout of Long Island. Gators are prepping to host South Florida that Saturday. And tennis star Venus Williams wants sister Serena to show up for her U.S. Open doubles quarterfinal match, saying she's already coaching from afar. I'm Scott Davidson.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz. Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Orlando's new home for Florida State football is AM 810 Fox Sports Radio Orlando. Hear every game live on AM 810 or search Fox Sports Radio Orlando on the free iHeartRadio app. Coaches, players, GMs, everyone's got an opinion these days. Let's hear from the biggest names in the game. It's time for Mic'd Up. Welcome back to the premier afternoon sports show in the state of Florida. Game On with Mike Bianchi and Brandon Kravitz.
That's my bad. That was the prodigy of production got tripped up by the senior co-host of this show. A nice little dry open for you, Mike. If that doesn't get you pumped up on a pseudo Monday.
By the way, we're saving this for champs and chumps, but you have not done the prodigy of production right this week. I mean, you didn't tell him we were off yesterday on Labor Day, and he shows up at the studio.
My heart
chumps.
My heart sunk into my. I was too focused on all the bets I was losing to remind you.
Probably canceled. He probably had big Labor Day plans.
Sorry, I got a show.
Could have gone voting or something. Yeah,
just the biggest plans.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I get a text at 12:30. Hey, no one's at the building today. Hey, why don't you go in and work on some production? Yeah, that's it's a work day.
I got a couple hours.
It's like a workshop day.
You would think he would have asked though, like, "Hey, it's Labor Day. Are we working?"
Now, in the future, Jaden, when we get paid days off, Bianchi and I take them.
Okay? Yeah, well, I didn't know it was Labor Day. If you want me to be honest with you.
Oh my God. Okay, never mind. He gets the chump, not you, Kravitz. He gets the chump. Jaden is the chump, not Kravitz. He didn't know it was Labor Day weekend. All right. It is time for Mic'd Up. Let's start. We were just talking about Arch Manning. Let's talk about Steve. Let's play a clip from Steve Sarkisian, the coach of Texas, talking about the expectations for Arch Manning.
The growth throughout the game for Arch was really encouraging for me. We're going to be fine. Like I said, we got work to do as a team and as an offense. But ultimately, like I'm getting on the plane knowing we're going to be a good football team. And so, hey, we didn't win tonight. That's the life of a competitor. We went for it in a tough place against a good team. But we'll get back on the horse and we'll play good football this season. The expectations were out of control on the outside, but I'd say let's finish the book before we judge it. Right? This